Congratulations on the purchase of your hang-ups inversion table. If you're like most people, you purchased it for relief of back pain or stress relief, circulation improvement, returning balance and symmetry to your body, improving posture, decompressing after a workout, or even some head-down training for advanced head-down sports. The video is broken into 4 sections. The first section is assembly. The second section, the balance and partial inversion. The third section is frequently asked questions together with full inversion and a variety of exercises. You have purchased the F9000 inversion table, an upgrade version of the table shown in this video. For the most part, the assembly and use instructions for these tables is the same. Where appropriate, I will insert relevant information about the F9000 inversion table. Assembly of the inversion table takes approximately 15 minutes. There is a detailed set of written instructions inside the box. Please follow them without deviation. Open the A-frame base and lock both spreader arms. Tighten the hand grips. There are a total of 6 screws, and they should be made snug. Do not over-tighten. Install the roller hinge in the bracket, one on each side of the bed, with the roller bearing facing outward. The top pin setting is the most aggressive one. This is kind of like driving a sports car. The bottom pin on the other side is more like a school bus. We're going to leave it in the bottom pin for purpose of first evaluation. However, if you're a very light person, you may need to set it a little more aggressive. Each hinge plate on the A-frame has a hook that automatically moves out of the way and locks onto the roller bearing when you engage it. The ratchet main shaft comes fully assembled. To attach it to the bed frame, insert it into the housing of the bed frame, pull out the locking pin, and adjust it to your selected height. Make sure the pin engages a hole. To fold up for storage, pull the locking pin on the main shaft, slide the main shaft up as far as it'll go. It'll lock in that position. Rotate the table the opposite from the direction of normal use as far as it goes to a stop, and then just fold up the spreader arms. There you are. You can move it around like that. You can also carry it from that position. In preparation for your balance test, there are 3 settings that you need to consider. First of all, the roller hinges. The roller hinges lock the bed to the A-frame, and I find this the easiest way to remove them. With your thumbs, I push the hinges forward, lift the roller hinges out, and you can easily adjust them then. If your weight is 120 pounds or less, use the top setting. If your weight is more than 120 pounds, we suggest use the bottom setting, the C-hold, for your first test. I'm 185. I'm going to set it at the C-hold. The roller hinges lock in place. The second thing to consider is the tether strap. This controls the rotation of the table. It snaps underneath on the bottom here. I have it set for 45 degrees. This is the maximum setting that I suggest that you try. Lots of people may start out even as little as 20 degrees or even 10 degrees. In any case, adjust it to a height that you feel comfortable with so you can relax. The third setting is the main shaft. The main shaft has markings on it in inches and in centimeters. We suggest that you set it at 1 inch more than your height. So if you're 5'7", set the main shaft so the last reading that you can see is 5'8". Now we're ready to test the balance. For this step, be sure you have a spotter present. Stand on the foot platforms using the handle. Pull the ankle clamps snugly against your ankles. Jiggle the handle to make sure that it's securely locked. Lean back, put your head on the table, and put your arms on your chest. If your main shaft lifts or rotates upward off the A-frame, then you've got a good indication this is a good balance point. The idea is really like a teeter-totter. We're trying to adjust your body weight so that half of your body weight is on one side of this pivot point and half is on the other. From that position, as you move the weight of your arms, you're going to get rotation either in one direction or in the other. Now, after you've been inverting a while, you may find that putting your hands back at your side does not return you to a full upright position. This is because your body has stretched. Rather than use the hand grips or lifting your head from the table, the most relaxing, convenient thing would be to bend your knees and pull your weight forward to return to the upright position. I've set the shaft to demonstrate a too aggressive rotation. In this case, as I lean back with my head on the table, I'm already getting more rotation than I should without movement of my arms. In this case, dismount the table and lengthen the main shaft 1 inch and test again. This demonstrates a balance setting that's not aggressive enough. As I lean back with my hands on my chest, no table movement at all. In this case, dismount, shorten the shaft 1 inch, and test again. You do not need to go to full inversion to get all of the benefits of inversion. Lots of people don't go beyond 45 degrees. For those of you who would like to experience deeper inversion or full inversion, then you need to make some adjustments. First of all, disconnect the tether strap. Second, adjust the roller hinges to the A setting. It's possible to lock it, for some people to lock in the B position, but it won't be as secure as the A position, so use that especially for exercise. Many top athletes like gymnasts and skydivers use full inversion to train the inner ear to the upside down world. That way they can learn their sports faster. To try full inversion your first time, be sure that you have a spotter present. Lean back, use your arm weight to rotate around. Now you may not go all the way to full inversion, and you may need to use your hands to walk slowly back, and then the table will leave your back. Let your body come away free from the table. If you hold your back against the table, it will not lock. So you need to let your body come away from the table to be locked fully inverted. To get out of a locked position, put one hand over your shoulder, grab the bottom edge of the bed. With the other hand, grip the crossbar on the A-frame, pull your hands together, put your hands at your side, pause on the horizontal position just so you're not dizzy when you come up. And then, as you can see, my arms are back at my side, my body has stretched, and again, the easy way to do it is simply bend your knees and pull your body uphill for a smooth return. To do that, you need to loosen 3 buckles. That's these 3 here, and the upper buckles need to be completely opened up. From that position, you can slide the cover off on the corner, remove it, wash it in warm water, put it back on damp. By putting it back on damp, it'll slide on easily, and when it dries, it'll be tight. The best answer to that question is to pick a time that's comfortable for you. Some people do it only a few minutes to even 2 minutes. Others work up to as much as 15 minutes. When you think you've had enough, stop. This is not a no pain, no gain situation. That's one of the most frequently asked questions because everyone who inverts the first time feels extra blood in their head. That is healthy. It's good for the skin, good for hair health, for your eyes, ears. Everything in your body is benefited by that oxygen wash to the upper body. It is also something that you get used to. Movement while you're inverted is very good for the body. There are 2 types of movement. One is oscillation, which you accomplish by moving your arms back and forth. This stimulates circulation of all three body fluids, blood, lymph, and spinal fluid. Another type of movement is to move your body while you invert it. Movement back and forth, back arches. These kinds of things help the body to relax. Relaxation is absolutely essential. If you're going to benefit from inversion, you need to relax so your body can lengthen and realign itself. And there's some things you can do to help the body do that. Movement is very helpful. Breathing especially. Blow out all the air out of your lungs. That last 10% really helps the body relax. When there's two of you, there's also some additional things that you can do. Some light neck massages help speed that relaxation process. Pick an angle that you can relax at. Your body's going to want a little more inversion as you become more accustomed to it. And you might work up to 45 degrees or maybe even 60. But pay attention to your own body. Don't push it. When you think you've had enough, stop. The serial number is on the back side of the inversion bed frame. We'd really like to hear from you. There's tens of thousands of people out there using our inversion products, and I tell you the truth, the most fun I have is really hearing from you and learning about all the people who have gotten their lives back and been revitalized through reversing gravity and improving circulation. Thank you very much.